Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Deus Ex Shifted with your host Tim. And here is Jock. So let's go ahead and see where we're going.
Tong filled me in. So we have to dig up Stanton Dowd?
Yeah, you know him?
I heard a few things. I think Harley Philbin knows how to contact him. I always thought Philbin was pulling my leg about the Illuminati, though.
I guess we'll find out when we get to New York. Let's not waste any time.
And off we go. Now, at this point, before I mentioned that I hadn't played the game in a while, and I was vaguely familiar with a little bit of China since, well, I would reach here on occasion, but I never really did what we did more than twice. This area, however, I tended to never get to other than once before. Once or twice, however long it's been since I last beat the game.
We think Philbin is in the area. Tong will tell you more.
That was a long, long time ago.
No time to waste. You need to get to the Underworld Tavern and make contact with Harley Philbin. He is one of Dowd's aides, and he will set up the meeting. Follow his instructions.
I'd like to look around first, just to make sure there's no one else out here. Last we knew, they had raided this place, they being the UNATCO. Hello, we can actually climb down here. I want a view of the street, so I can see what I might be expecting. That's normal police. There must be a curfew in effect. I don't really want to attack police officers if I can help it. Right now, I would really like to have had a pair of binoculars. Oh, there's bots walking around as well. The bot itself will be easy to destroy. We just need a single EMP grenade will do it. Plenty of gas grenades if we need to. I mean, I'm going to defend myself if I'm attacked. They're also all armored, looks like with assault rifles. It's going to be a little tricky. Not that bad, actually, now that I think about it. We do have our... Oh, hello.
A problem, JC. Rioting in Manhattan has been so bad that the city's fallen under martial law. At this hour, the troops will shoot on sight, and I'm showing several guards and a robot near the hotel. Keep your head down.
Okay, as we suspected, there is a curfew. I might as well stop by my brother's place. Just see if there's anything else he left here. Anything that he left, we're going to take, because he's simply not going to ever need it. He's now in Hong Kong. I'd hate for anything here to fall into the government's hands. Some soy food, some sodas. Let's check the bathroom in his closet. We'll also hack the email really quick. Oh, unless I still know his login, which I might. We also have a bioelectrical cell. That's awesome, because we could use one of those. Do I still have the information about this location? I do. Maybe? No, I know. Oh! Nope. So we'll just hack into the system. We'll have a few seconds. We might be able to read the majority of one email, assuming there are any emails to read. Nope. Alright, Paul, we don't need that multi-tool, so that's gonna be it. keep our eyes peeled in case there are other officers inside the hotel. That wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense, being that the curfew is just trying to keep people out of the street, not chase them inside this facility. That hurts my head way too much to go in there. No one in that room anymore. I guess those two are finally done having fun. It has been over a day. Oh, no, they are in here, too. Some girl who just moved in, I guess. There's no reason to disturb her. But that security guard downstairs, I'll need to deal with him. When I use tranquilizer dart, while that will knock him out, he'll run around creating a bunch of noise. Like whining about how he's about to fall over. It's tricky to get that guy. Music, you are the best way for me to know when he's knocked out. Perfect. He ran up here to catch me and then he collapsed. We do not need any pistols, nor do we need a combat knife any longer. There was only one of them, there may be others around. Peek out over the edge. Okay, not bad. 2 guards. Oh, well, he actually made it. Oh no, that was us. We moved him inside. He died exactly where his I guess his partner died. Here you go, sir. This might be a third in here. I guess they're actually looking for suspicious people, like aggressively looking for them. I wonder if Mr. Renton is still here, or if he's also gone now. He's not here. Key to hotel room. We already had that. 50 credits. Let's see if there's anything in the book. Gully Foyle, Gabriel Simi, Paul Denton. Oberst, no. So we just came in here and knocked out 2 police officers, and that was about it then. Look at all the rats everywhere, too. Mr. Renton says gone. Oh, the place might be abandoned now. There might be this... This place might have just been abandoned. In which case, that would make sense that there's actually security around here. Probably looking for anyone who's left over. That's the front of the hotel. There's no way I'm walking out that way. We're gonna go out the back again. Party Against Tomorrow. New York Voice. Kwesi Dodi. As the rich flee the city in droves by car and, horror of horrors, bus, needs must when the devil drives and the airports are closed, the rest of us are left to wallow in the empty crypt that has become our city. The sick and homeless shamble about as if they had left a casting call for Night of the Living Dead, and the cops obviously came from next door where they're filming the classic 1990s Michael Bay action flick. Really, the whole thing is too much. And what does Kwesi recommend when it gets to be too much? Why, party, of course. It's not with historical precedent, children. Those of you without Zyme adult attention spans may remember Boccacio's classic Decameron. And that's Boccaccio, the 14th century, I can't pronounce his name, and not the Jungle Thud DJ Tripmaster, where a bunch of young haughty Florentines decided to flee one another with these boring little plagues and hole up with few too many bottles of wine, tell outrageous stories, and have a go at each other once in a while. So speaking only for Kwesi, I'm going to invite over about 80 of my nearest and dearest, soon to be nearer and dearer, with all the food and recreational drugs they can carry, and lock the doors. And this rat stopped me from reading the last of it. Good night, children. Wow. So all hell's breaking loose over here. Everyone's leaving the city who can afford to leave the city. And everyone who's left is basically, I guess, looting, rioting everywhere. Let's see what public access is saying these days. Declaration of martial law. Effective immediately, all citizens of New York City are hereby informed that, at the request of Governor Walpole, President Meade has declared martial law to be in effect for Manhattan and surrounding boroughs. Until further notice, the affected areas are under the authority of the Federal Emergency Management Administration, FEMA, who will work with UNATCO and local law enforcement to eliminate the terrorist threat that has paralyzed the city in the past week. This is an extreme measure, one undertaken with the utmost gravity, but it is a necessary step to ensure the safety of the citizens of New York, said Walton Simons, director of FEMA. I can only stress that it is a temporary situation. We'll resolve this as quickly as possible. Citizens are advised that a curfew has been instituted from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. Further details will follow. Most wanted, J.C. Denton. Citizens of New York are warned to be on lookout for a terrorist, J.C. Denton, also known as Tim. Denton, a terrorist leader, I'm imagining some guy throwing fireballs around, is wanted in conjunction with a number of crimes, including the recent attack on UNATCO headquarters, the bombing of the VersaLife building in Hong Kong, and the murders of Juan Ivanovich Lebedev, UNATCO agent Anna Navarra, and UNATCO director Joseph Manderley. Wow, they killed off Joseph Manderley. And Juan Lebedev was killed, which we suspected. They're blaming me for the attack on the UNATCO headquarters as well. Interesting. Good for you, media. You spin that stuff. Denton is approximately 6 feet tall, with silver facial tattoos and solid blue eyes, the result of a genetic condition usually concealed by a pair of sunglasses. He is armed and extremely dangerous. If you believe you have seen or know someone answering to this description, do not attempt to engage them, but immediately report to your nearest FEMA, UNATCO, or police presence. Wow. Then again, I would imagine most people aren't really reading this. They're busy looting shoes, TVs, food, medical supplies, whatever they can get from all over the city, now that New York's basically ending. New cremation center. As per FEMA Public Health Directive 27, all bodies are to be cremated immediately upon expiration. To facilitate this process, a new crematorium has been opened in Yankee Stadium. However, citizens are asked to not transport bodies themselves, but contact the appropriate health officials and emergency services blah 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 if they require assistance. Failure to comply with any FEMA directive is punishable by a minimum sentence of 3 years in jail and or a fine of up to 10,000 credits. I wonder if they're going to be experimenting on the bodies. And they want to see how the Great Death is affecting them. Government shutdowns. Hey, this is something we've seen a lot recently. Until further notice, all city, state, and county offices are closed and the following services are suspended. Public schools, municipal buses, garbage service, road maintenance. In addition, all air travel to and from John F. Kennedy International Airport and LaGuardia has been canceled. Holy crap. So, this has been ongoing here in America for some time now. There's been tons of government shutdowns. Oh, the police are still on duty too. That's right, they're essential personnel. They would have to show up. I myself get affected by this, but I'm a contractor, not an actual federal employee. So when the government shuts down, I don't get it. Normally what happens is that the government will then issue back pay for people for the time that they missed. The media tries to spin it that people will be out of money and what have you. And this is not true for government employees, although they will definitely take a small hit because they don't get paid on time. Generally, I can't even think of any instance when it hasn't happened. The government then says, oh, well, we'll all get ourselves back pay. And everyone then gets the money that they needed once the government goes back into effect again. Contractors, however, like me, we don't get any money. Once the government shuts down, there's no back pay issued to us. We basically just don't work and can't work until the government comes back online again. There's probably too many of us, I guess. So that's, it's so painful when that happens. Losing a month's worth of pay, that really cuts into your savings. Transit disruptions. As a result of the terrorist action, several subway stations are now closed to traffic. 18th Street, Battery Park, New York Street, Clark Street, High Street, Queensbridge and Queensboro. Pelham Green Line from Elder to Middleton. Alternate routes will be posted at or near affected stations, or can be found on transit plus IP address. Note that district passes will be strictly monitored to prevent unauthorized travel, and curfew will be observed at all stations throughout the greater metropolitan area. Wow. So that lockdown we saw that was in place, with different districts being walled off to prevent travel, unless you have visas, combined now with the martial law and everything, wow, everyone's being locked down in place, unable to move at all. This sucks for everyone. Okay, well, I guess that's all here. I'm glad we accessed the public terminal. I guess the next step for us... I guess, wait, where are we going? Let's go back out the way we came in. Is that a charger? Hey, pod charger. Perfect. I like the music. Ah! How are we doing on our health? Okay, we just landed a bit harshly, that's about it. I used to have the music CD to this. A long time ago. I think it came with the special edition of the game. Either that or the soundtracks were all on part of the CD along with the game itself, but I thought the music CD was separate. There was absolutely no one here. Let's make sure there's no one here. I don't want any surprises. Alright, there's no one else located in here. So I guess Philbin's still hanging out inside the bar. I'd be surprised if the bartender's even here. Everyone's probably tried to clear it out of this area a long time ago. The city probably resembles Chicago now. Absolutely no one anywhere. Is this free wine? Take some free wine. Hey, there's Philbin. Let's make sure there's no one else in the main area either. Wow, she's still serving drinks, and there's a person from, looks like the army here or something.
UNATCO's put a price on your head. What are you doing in the city?
I didn't expect the kitchen to be under martial law.
People know the government has a vaccine. Riots everywhere.
You still on the dole at UNATCO?
I never mentioned. I've been working for the NSF all along, and the Illuminati. I'm on your side.
Right, the Illuminati. I need to find one of their leaders, Stanton Dowd. A load of plague virus is on its way to New York.
Virus? You mean the Great Death? What's Dowd got to do with it?
The same corporation that makes ambrosia also manufactures the virus. Quite convenient. The virus came over in a super freighter previously owned by Dowd.
Yeah, most of Majestic 12 is just hand-me-downs from the Illuminati. Huh. We knew about ambrosia, but the virus? That's news. They're infecting people on purpose, huh?
I was hoping Dowd could tell me where the freighter would unload.
I'll contact him. Go to the burn-up storefront of Osgood & Sons, over where the tunnels connect to the warehouse district. You know, where the NSF had the generator. I'll try to get him to meet you there.
Osgood & Sons.
Yeah, and JC, be careful who you mention the Illuminati to. Like Joe Green. He's a spy for UNATCO.
The reporter? Are you sure?
Here's the proof. Hey, kill Green and you'll be doing all of us a favor. I saw him hanging around the free clinic.
Let's look at that image really quick. He's talking with some men in black. He might not be actually a member of them, though. He might have to anyway, though, I guess. The free clinic. So I still want to stick to the back. Let's see who this gentleman is out here, though. Oh, wow, yeah, he's in the service. Hello.
You out here because of martial law? I didn't know they were using Marines.
Nah, Yanako likes to work alone. I just came out to look up a girl I used to know, Sandra Renton. FEMA gave me a pass for the curfew.
She left town.
I know. Just my luck.
What's FEMA doing handing out travel papers?
They took over the advanced submarine base where I work. I don't like being pushed off duty, but I guess little R&R never hurt anyone.
They brought in their own staff?
Most of us were moved out of the main submarine hangar last night. FEMA set up a perimeter. We'd sure like to know what's going on in there.
I would too. Maybe I'll check it out for you.
You a cop?
Used to be.
I'll say it straight. I'm a patriot. I don't like to see one of our top secret bases commandeered, especially when the only people allowed inside are these Asian mafia types. You think you can do something about it? I can have my buddies at the front gate let you slip by. My name's Vinny. Tell them you know me.
Nice.
Thanks. I'll see what I can find out.
Thank you, Vinny, very much. That'll come in really useful later on, I guess. I guess we're heading to the submarine base.
What do you want? Prices have tripled to 30 because of martial law.
Oof.
Heard the name Stanton Dowd.
What do you want with Dowd?
A private matter. Know where I can find him.
I'm gonna say this once. That German mech from UNATCO already came by looking for you. You got money to spend? Fine. This curfew's killing me, but leave me out of your business. That guy's oiled up and ready for a fight.
Gunther.
Do you want something or not?
Never mind.
Wow. So Gunther might even be back here. Was that him? Or was that someone else I just heard? Oh, crap. That was the wrong thing. Well, too late now. I keep trying to slide it sideways. I guess I can't do that. Oh, the good news is that there's no one here. The bad news is that cost me a lot of my electrical energy. Oh, we might as well hack both ATMs over here. The last time we'll be able to access this cache. And there's no cache even in that one. Oh, we should probably try to see the smuggler as well if we can. Yeah, we should try to see if we can make our way to the smuggler. That would be tricky. We don't have any at the camouflage. I do have a cloak system. We could use the cloak to dash across the street, assuming that there's no robot. We also should try to eliminate any other security guards, police that are around. I'd like to hit the whatchamacallit, the free clinic, which I guess is open at the moment. Save the game just in case I die horribly out here. Robot, isn't it?
Incorrect inform. Attach. Streets clear. No danger.
robot.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Ooh, that worked out. That could have gone a lot worse.
I'm showing net activity on several of the smuggler's avatars. He must be at home.
That's probably just another lockpick. Terrorist bombing kills 35. A terrorist attack on the VersaLife building in Hong Kong has at least left 35 dead and over 100 wounded. As authorities continue to search the shattered structure through the early morning hours, the hope for locating any survivors among the remaining missing dwindles. VersaLife, a division of Page Industries, has long been on the cutting edge of genetic, biological, and pharmaceutical research, virtually becoming synonymous for treatments for such violent plagues as AIDS and the century flu. Neither local police or UNACO would speculate on possible motives for such an attack, though both confirmed it was the result of a direct terrorist action. When reached for comment, VersaLife released a short statement saying, "We are shocked and saddened by this horrible tragedy, but must turn our attention towards comforting those who have lost a loved one to this senseless violence." UNACO is currently seeking Tim, a known terrorist, for questioning. It's amazing, isn't it? How they'll just obfuscate the truth. Hey, that's what it is these days, I guess. Or at least in this world. Okay, so we picked up an extra. Oh, I used my law, didn't I? I thought that was a robot that was coming at us. I just fired a missile, killing. It looks like at least one soldier. Okay. I might have to go back. I want to go back there and search the bodies, but they're probably already gone. Thankfully, guards can't crouch, so they're unable to chase us through passages like the one we ducked into. Oh, nice. All right, we have enough experience points. I should definitely take one of these upgrades. Why don't we upgrade our... Let's upgrade our demolition once. Make it a little safer for us to be able to grab lambs. We'll also do slightly more damage with our bombs as well. Hey, smuggler.
Why'd you come back? UNACO's got every cop in New York after you.
Unfinished business.
So you finally wised up and joined the NSF.
I don't know if I've joined anything, except maybe the people.
Hey.
Good enough. You know where you stand. It's because people don't know they can pick a side that the government has so much power.
I've got to get moving. Have anything you want to sell?
Sure, something you might like. An assault shotgun and some sabot rounds. I also have some lambs. I'll give you the whole box of 5 for $3,500.
Never mind.
The lambs sound wonderful, but I don't want to spend all my cash for 5 lambs. We've got 5 already, so I think we'll be fine. While we're here, though... Oh, I say, why don't we check his mirror? Which we'll do anyway, I guess. Hello, sir. How you doing, Ford?
I learned a few things about your captors. They were henchmen for a secret organization called Majestic 12.
A corporation?
Conspirators. They want to take over the government.
Smuggler and I, and a contact he has, learned a few things ourselves. Where they had me working, we had tissue cultures coded JCD. J.C. Denton.
I must be some kind of standard, the yeast cell of the 21st century.
They were our target system. 0 response to the virus.
Does that mean I'm immune?
More than that, I think you've got the plague right now, and I think you've had it for years.
Why don't I have any symptoms?
It's part of your cell biology, the core component of your augmentations, which reminds me, I pilfered something from the lab you could probably use. An augmentation upgrade.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Ford Shtick. That's wonderful. So I don't think he was here in the normal game. This mod re-added him in all this conversation. Well, I could really use an augmentation upgrade. So I'm thinking we should probably either increase my power recirculator or my cloak. I think, wow. Actually, these are all great options. Why don't we... This would affect both my cranial. And this would affect the cloak. Yeah, let's upgrade our power recirculator. It's reduced moderately now. And while we're here, I don't think he'll mind very much. Oh, wrong. Wrong thing. Poor drone. Oh, holy crap. A rate of fire upgrade, a medkit which we can't use. How's my health? Some thermal active camouflage and some rounds which we'll take. And awesome. That works out really well. How's my energy? Alright, we need to be careful about our energy now. We're beginning to consume a great many upgrades when it comes, well, a great many biocells. Oh, we can't use rate of fire upgrade either, so we'll just drop this. So clips and rate of fire are no longer useful to us. We should put this in here. Now get out of here. How to get out of here? Do I want to risk this running right across the street, wide out in the open? I guess we could do that, the way we came. Not a lot of room to maneuver in there. We could also go out the back way. Let's try the back way. We've got our sword and our combat strength, which should allow us to just simply slice our way through the doors that were out there. Light sword, strike to the sword. And this is exciting. I haven't done this in so long. Something like 6 years at least. And I don't have a good memory of this area, so this is wonderful. I love it when the games become newish again. Hello, mole person.
A damn ghost town. Hey, let me breathe, okay?
Sure.
What's the army protect except itself?
Seems to be the case. Looks like it's just existing to keep itself around. No. Not sure where the bot walks yet, so we're gonna kind of just hang around here for a little bit. circle? Or does it walk back and forth? It walks back and forth. There's also a guard walking on the far side we'll have to deal with. Darn it, he's tough to hit. I think the maximum range of this is only 150, and he's way beyond the range anyway, so the dart's probably falling off. Yeah, this ball is half the distance that my triplex dart can actually reach. Oh, he saw us. I guess we can kill this guy. Shotgun, but we got him with a dart at least, so he's as good as down. He slowly walk up toward him. Let's listen for that robot. We can't sneak past him.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh wow, you NACO troops. I don't want to kill you guys.
Hold it.
Ah, that sucks. Man, that stunk. Oh well. The good news is that we're clearing the street, and this will make it easier for us, I guess. My upgrades allow me to take only minimal damage as well. I probably don't need to also activate my strength. Assuming you're normal, just normal guards like that, we'll just kill them instantly with a single hit of the sword. Thankfully, none of them had any plasma weapons or what have you, but they're also not MJ-12 troops. So that should probably have cleared the street now of most of the hostiles. That's going to be a pain to get past, though. Oh, I had a scrambler grenade. I could have probably tried to use that on the bot. Eventually, it should go back to its normal patrol. We'll be able to outrun it as well. So, okay, if we're gonna outrun it, how will we do? Oh, I could have used a gas grenade on those guys as well. Then just hit them all with a tranquilizer dart. We can run across the street over there to get a little closer up. Wow, it's just sitting right there. We used our law already. We could just destroy it with our sword. We'll run the risk of taking some damage, though. Let's save the game and give that a try. Oh, you know what? We could use some of our... Okay. We're really close to it. Let's use it. Let's use the EMP grenade. We took a few hits there, but we're still okay. activated my shielding before I peeked up above the ledge. We got another assault rifle, didn't we? That's going to be really annoying. Wow. Well, so much for my sneaking around. I guess we're just gonna kill everyone here. Oh, wow, we killed a thug with our missile. That sucks for him. Poor guy.
Stay out of the street. Cops shoot at anything.
Apparently they do. Still need to peek around the corner here. Also, what's this paper say? Food of the gods? Ambrosia, the mythical food of the gods, may in fact be something of more than a myth. It may be a cure for the mysterious Grey Death that has infected this city with sickening dread over the past several months. What is this ambrosia, and where does it come from? Speaking of condition of an enemy, highly placed sources have revealed an exclusive to the Midnight Sun that ambrosia is a government codename for a cure to the plague that has already taken so many lives. Unfortunately,
You! Stop right there!
oh wow, we knocked out 2 of them. Oh, we need this whole area secured anyway, because we want to go over there. But, go over there. We want to go behind that to talk to Stout and Dowd. But first, I'd like to get everything else done in this area. Okay. Unfortunately, the current manufacturing process appears to yield only small amounts of ambrosia, which have so far been prioritized for ranking government officials and a select group of industry leaders. That will never go well. Yeah, everyone will riot. There needs to be some fair way to distribute this stuff. It's a matter of money and connections, said one source. There simply isn't enough to go around. If such allegations are true, then it goes far beyond the terrible events of recent memory. It is evidence of a systematic corruption that rises to the highest ranks of President Me's administration. A callous disregard for human life that must and will be opposed. Joe Green, senior staff writer. He sounds like he's not a traitor at all. Unless he wants the riots on the streets to happen now for some reason. Oh! He's pointing the riots out at the government, as opposed to Majestic 12. The government's busy dealing with this, while Majestic 12 can probably now do a few surgical strikes. place has seen better days. Man, it's been a long time since we've been here. How long ago? Last time we were here, they were just still trying to treat people with the plague. I would imagine, again, everyone's cleared out with the riots being everywhere. Yeah, the free clinic's basically destroyed. Oh, maybe not. There was a nurse on duty. Hello, miss.
The clinic is closing.
I can see. Looks like there's been destruction in this area, too.
Hey Coleman. How you holding up?
I'm fine, just fine.
Come on, we're safe in here.
How long are we gonna be safe, Ike? They're just shooting people for no reason.
Don't you worry, this'll all pass.
Sure it will.
Those were the two we saw earlier, talking about the NSF and the war. Apparently now we can access the bots without needing the treatment plan. They broke down the door to access those bots. Hello, Joe Green. How are you, sir? I think it's time for you to also be killed off, but we will talk to you first, give you one last attempt to defend yourself.
There's talk that you're a spy.
A spy? For whom?
I just want to hear your side of the story.
So, am I working for the CIA or FBI?
You tell me.
Either way, they'd have me wearing a better suit.
I'll take that as a denial. Something newsworthy about the clinic tonight?
I interviewed the doctors, poker-faced as politicians. Didn't even blink when you say the word ambrosia.
Maybe they think you're talking about the food of the gods.
I'm serious. Don't believe the stories coming out of Hong Kong that the government had a cure all along.
Could be.
They've got proof. They found the cure. It's called ambrosia.
Don't believe everything you read.
Har har.
Sorry, Joe Green. I don't believe you, sir. Wow, he's... Please die. I feel really bad about this. Please die. Please die quickly. Please die quickly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Joe Green. Everyone's running everywhere. I'm missing darts. He took 4 darts. They've missed every single vital organ in his body. And he had no proof on him, so we'll never actually know. I suspect he was indeed working for them. I don't think Harley Philbin would lie. Oh, he would lie, but I don't think he was lying about that. Let's search the rest of the building while we're here. Good, everyone's now calmed down. Yeah, there's no reason to panic, everyone. A med kit. We don't need another med kit, unfortunately. Beth Duclair awarded Legion of Honor, Paris, France. Beth Duclair, millionaire, philanthropist, activist, and famously reputed to be the mistress of French President Alain, can't pronounce that, was today posthumously awarded the position of Chevalier in the Order Royale de la Légion d'Honneur. Created by Napoleon Bonaparte on May 19, 1802, the Legion of Honor is an order of merit to which all qualifying military personnel or civilians can be nominated without regard to birth or religion, provided that they swear to uphold liberty and equality. The award is not without some controversy, as members of the Republican Social Union for French Democracy party disputed the merit based on her involvement in the, I can't pronounce that, scandal that rocked the Sarah administration 5 years ago. Beth Duclair passed away in September, found dead in her chateau of natural causes. She was survived by her daughter, Nicolette Duclair, who has been missing since her mother's death. Police currently have no leads as to her whereabouts. The award was accepted on Beth Duclair's behalf by President, that's whose name I can't pronounce.
Awaiting authorization.
So there's some med kits here, I guess if we need more med kits. We've reloaded the crossbow. My tranquilizer is good. Joe Green is dead. Do I go back and talk to Philbin now? We can do that. I think we've killed everyone who's been guarding Hell's Kitchen, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's talk about Stout and Dowd. I like the beat to this. You can really dance to this one.
I took out that reporter, Joe Green. I don't like people who ask a lot of questions.
No shit. Man, you really did change sides. Never would have thought it possible.
Okay. Mr. Philbin's dead. No, Mr. Philbin. Joe Green is dead. I wonder if he killed Mr. Philbin early on, if he would even be back here. The game's been pretty lenient about letting you kill people, and then things get altered slightly as the game continues. Wow, I'm so sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to kill all these people. They're all the good guys, too. They're just, they don't understand what they're doing. Oh well. We use a lot of energy cells in this area, too. We gotta be careful with this. There he is.
You Dowd?
I agreed to see you because we have a mutual enemy.
Why a vacant building? I thought the Illuminati were bankers, politicians, Council on Foreign Relations types.
We always stayed in the background, even when that was true.
You all right?
Caught this damn plague myself. Anyway, we never had troops like Majestic 12 or freighters full of bioweapons, if what you say is accurate.
It's accurate. I just don't know where the freighter would dock.
They'll want to hide it. The only facility big enough on the East Coast is the Advanced Submarine Facility at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
Of course. That's why FEMA took it over.
They're probably storing the virus in the ship's diesel tanks. The only way to make sure it's destroyed will be to scuttle the ship.
Scuttle a super freighter?
It can be done, if you know where to place the charges. Smuggler should have explosives that will work.
I already have some explosives.
I'd pick up some more while I have the chance. But if you think you're equipped, then find your pilot and get going.
You sure you're all right?
I'm hanging in there. If you come across some ambrosia on that ship, however...
Don't worry, I'll get you some medicine.
I'll give you a blueprint of the ship. The X's mark the 5 tri-hull wells. Crack those up. Reverse the bilge pumps, and the ship will split open like a banana.
Okay. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to call it here then. Let's see what we have. We have the upper decks and the lower decks. The X's are where we'll have to put the explosives, all on the lower decks. We can go back and see if Smuggler will give us a better price on those explosives. Let's do that really quick. Actually, you know what? I can do that off screen, everyone. So we're going to stop here. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, I'll be up talking to probably Jacques, and we'll be on our way to this super freighter to blow it up. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching, and take care.